Hello, everyone, gents, ladies, aliens, whatever. Today is the NBA draft, and it's Dank Big T and Brundog. We are back. Woo! All right. How's everyone going? Obviously, the topic, the most exciting conversation will be the NBA draft. And as we get into it, we will discuss all your questions today. Chat, are you excited? Let's go! Yes! Alrighty. Alright, so, Brunner, who do you think are the top three draft choices?
Well, I'd have to say it's LaMelo Ball, James Wiseman, and that I can't even properly say his name, so I might butcher it. Those are like the top three players in the draft.
Who? Anthony, which one you said? The guy from USC, the center?
Yeah, James Wiseman. I think LaMelo Ball.
And the guy from the other center?
The yeah, the other center. I can't even say his name properly.
Yeah, it's like, Oka something. I don't even know.
I don't know, and I heard he's fantastic. That's all I've heard.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean, Oniika Okowa? I don't know, it sounds like Okojima, the one, or Hiroshima, something like that. But
No, I was gonna say he sounds like he's from Nigeria or something.
no, he is.
Oh, he's from Nigeria.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's somewhere over there in that, like, Africa.
In that area,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
But
I don't know. It could be
yeah, I
Zimbabwe.
think that guy is gonna be in the top three somewhere. Lamelo Ball is gonna be there somewhere, and Edwards and Wiseman are gonna be up there.
Yep. I already. So, winner, what's the next spicy topic we got?
Well, speaking of basketball players,
Yep.
should the NCAA enforce them to be paid? I think that should have been happening a long ass time ago. I
Uh,
think that should have been happening so long ago. But I think once like Zion came into the play, like where he went, they Duke's TV ratings went up like I think it was like 20 or 30%. So I think college should definitely pay their athletes, even though they pay them under the table anyway.
yep. I totally agree.
So I mean, I think they should definitely pay them, definitely pay them for what they're worth. Not everybody, but there's I think everybody should be paid, but like the Zions, the like top tier players that you definitely think, okay, that guy's got to go in the NBA draft, like top five picks. They should definitely be paid a significant amount of money for them to be in like Duke, the players that like the big schools pay those top like five pick players top tier money.
Well, first things first, I would say any star players on our team, right,
Right.
that are confirmed have
To be in the
NBA,
draft.
yeah, should be paid a little bit of a cut for the jersey sales. If it's like
I agree.
at a higher percentage than other schools, right? So I'm
Right.
talking like the blue blood schools like Kentucky, Duke,
Duke.
Louisville, Michigan State, like the Villanova, like
Memphis.
Memphis, like the kid Wiseman, like
Yeah.
anyone, right? Or you're gonna lose people from going overseas because they get paid. First of all,
Oh yeah, there's
secondly,
like yeah,
they
there's
they they're already playing in a pro system, so they already have advantages
exactly
than college.
right.
This is why I think it was was it RJ Hampton or it was a couple of 5-star players went to overseas, 5-star kids, and I
Right.
think they're in the draft today. A couple of years ago,
Yes.
I think they're entering the draft. Um, I mean, so the NCAA, if they want to continue to argue about amateurism, which is a complete bullshit, um, that these are college students are not you know like pro players is completely dumb. And I think obviously the NBA is working to get the one and done out of the game because it's proven in history. Michael Jordan went to college. LeBron James didn't go to college. And look at him now. Like
Kobe.
Kobe, I think KG didn't go either, right?
No, he didn't. No,
He's just from high school. Like I, it's proven that you don't have
it
to go to
works.
college. If you're already that great of a player, of individual, then you're gonna succeed. The thing is about the whether coaching helps you to the next step is
Right.
what um is in theory what college is it's supposed to be, but I think it just hinders. It just wastes a year, in my opinion,
Is-
and it
I
just
think it. I think on certain players, on certain players, it wastes another year
yeah.
of their prime years.
And I
But
believe that the institutions are just exploiting
the
this
athletes,
system
yeah,
for themselves to make all the money. And especially with the NCAA, the March Madness, they like make
right,
billions of dollars. That's like they make more money than the Super Bowl, you know?
crazy.
So, I mean, it's they shouldn't they should they shouldn't allow for all that money to uh to just go into their pockets, or let's just say they
Mm,
should at least compensate a little bit better with because most of these kids they're living in poor conditions. So I don't understand why they don't do anything better for them. Some of these kids. So it's tough, you know. Um,
right. I'm gonna say an example of the talk sports talk host Shannon Sharp.
yep,
Right. He lived in I think somewhere in it was in somewhere in Georgia. I can't remember where it was, but he never had like electricity or anything.
right.
And I think like the first time he ever like got into an actual shower was like in high school.
Yeah,
He would because he used to live with his grandma and grandpa, and like it would be on the farm.
right.
And so I think players like that who lives underneath those type of conditions, when they go to college, they should be paid like people those people that are like confirmed to go in the draft, like top tier. Like let's say I would say like the top 5 to top 10 players should be paid in college.
Yes, and I believe this should go throughout all sports. So even
I agree,
football,
100%.
this does target more basketball because basketball, I think, it's more of a star player sport impacted by
I
the
agree.
stars impact the sport more. But if you had to like say like you have Trevor Lawrence, right? He should get a cut. Like, does anyone think that he doesn't deserve to be paid a little bit in college? Because that guy sells jerseys probably everywhere. So,
Oh yeah.
uh, and and so chat, let us know what you think. Do you think college players, athletes should be paid? Should they be, or how should they be compensated more in the future? Because we believe that the NCAA is kind of like a black market at this point. They just kind of exploit people. And it's almost like they don't really.
Eventually, Antonio. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah,
eventually, they'll they'll die if
yeah,
they don't change their ways. They'll
right.
die.
Well, with football, but basketball is they're gonna lose a lot of recruits, a lot of good
Exactly.
athletes because they're gonna go overseas and play in Euro leagues and make money and learn how to play pro basketball quicker because
Right.
it that's what.
If they don't change their ways, all of those top tier players are gonna go overseas and play a year in like Lithuania or something, or like places like that, like Italy or whatever. If they don't change their ways, they're fucked.
Mm.
Bottom line, they're fucked if they don't change their ways. So if I was the NCAA, I would swallow your damn pride and give like those top tier players that makes you money, be, pay them. Bottom
It,
line,
it's
I'm done.
also it's
I'm done with
crazy
that.
too. There's so many rules that the coaches can make money too. Like
That's fucking stupid.
it's they make so much money and it was like it's just crazy how many deals they can do and then they tell their students, oh, you can't sign an autograph. Like they're own players. And it's just like what do you mean? I don't know. Like I said, that's I think in the future the one and done will be gone. I don't see that ever staying too much anymore. Um
Nope.
and hopefully the NCAA can find a better way because all the states are passing legislations that make students able to earn money their own way. You know what I mean? Through camps or stuff.
Ca- California
Yep,
California did
yep,
that like a couple months ago.
yep. And so they're going after those the white rich owners. You know what I'm talking about, like the heads of the
Yeah.
NCAA,
Right. Yeah.
whatever
I
you
know.
want to
I
call.
know.
Like it's almost like the founding fathers from the Purge. That's what it feels like. But
Yeah.
uh, yep. So hopefully that happens sometime soon. All right. For the next discussion, chat, who are your top five NFL teams? So for my updated list, I have Chiefs 1, Steelers 2. I had the Saints as 3, but Drew Brees, he got a serious injury, and I think this might be his last year. Um, so I'm gonna have to put the Bucks over the Saints, and then I'm gonna have to put the Bills. Uh, so it'll be Chiefs 1, Steelers 2, 3 would be Bucks, 4. I thought about putting the Saints out of the top 5, but I'm gonna leave them at 4 for now, and then the Bills are 5 for me. Or no, actually, no, Cardinals are 5. Sorry, Cardinals are 5 because Kyler Murray ball is a baller. That is my list. What about you, Booter?
Yeah. I think the only thing I would change is the Chiefs at 2 and Steelers at 1 because until someone beats
The Steelers.
the Steelers, I'm not gonna put anyone else at number 1.
Right.
So Steelers 1, Chiefs 2. I don't know about the Saints because I don't even know if they're gonna keep their division lead at this point.
Right. I
With
just.
you have Jameis Winston, really?
Yeah, I
Jameis
know.
Winston, he's your quarterback, the one that throws pick sixes everywhere. Yeah, no. They might still might be top 5, but if Drew Brees comes back and he's like not himself, they're not going to win anything like usual. I would say about the same list, but I would just switch the Chiefs and put them at 2 and Steelers at 1, Bucks 3, and Saints 4, and Cardinals 5.
Yep. All right, chat. If you if you have a different list, please, feel free to pitch in. Uh, I do think though Miami Dolphins are at the 6th spot
They're
right now for me.
they're creeping up. They're
They're
creeping
like
up.
just out of the top 5 for me.
They're like
Uh,
6 or 7.
yeah, for me they're 6 because their defense is for real, and Brian Flores is going to be the coach of the year. I think. I don't see how he doesn't become the coach of the year.
Mm.
I mean, you can argue many other coaches, but for me, it would have to be him, um, Mike Tomlin, maybe.
He,
If Bill Belichick
he,
makes a wild card spot, it
I'm
would
telling
have.
you, I don't see
But
that
I don't.
happening.
We don't. Yeah,
I,
obviously,
I don't see that happening.
I'm just saying if. Not saying
That's a big
if. I
mother
know.
effing if.
If. Yeah, I know. Uh,
They would have to string like I don't know 5, 6, 7
right.
straight wins.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I don't see that happening.
Yep. So yeah, let us know, chat, what your top 5 NFL teams are. Alrighty. What's the next hot take, Winner?
Well, I'm switching this up to a fun question. If you had a superpower, what would you have?
If I had a superpower.
Yeah,
Okay. Hmm. I would. I probably have a limited strength.
superhuman strength.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because people would always underestimate me because I look like a freaking string bean or a skeleton.
okay,
So
yeah,
then, uh, so people wouldn't expect me to be like a freaking like almost like a I guess like a god or something like that, or like just like
right.
you know what I mean. Also, like I would like to have like for my strength, my cap for strength would be like probably like planet destruction.
Uh,
But that's just me. I also my other my I also thought about me either having super speed, like kind of like the
right,
Flash, but like
right.
or going invisible whenever I wanted to.
Mm.
But I would have super strength. What about you?
I would have to choose uh super speed.
Yep.
Super speed. I'd have to, I'd have that or superhuman intelligence
Right.
because if I can outthink you, I can. If
Beat
I'm
you.
like 5 moves ahead of you, there's no matter how strong you are or no matter how fast you are, I can. If I can outthink your moves like 5 moves ahead, it don't matter if I don't have superhuman strength or speed. If I can outthink you and I can plan a head, I don't have to have that.
Right.
So those 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 uh those things are like my like top things I would want if I had to have a superpower. That's just me. Superhuman strength. That's not a real huge deal to me. The only way I would have superhuman strength is if I had Superman powers, and that's like everything underneath the effing sun.
Yeah, yeah.
And intelligence, I say that because my favorite superhero of all time
Batman?
is Batman,
Yeah, I know.
and he's he doesn't have any superpowers, but he has superhuman intelligence. He's beaten Darkseid. He's beaten like Superman. He's beaten so many like gods. He's beaten gods
I know.
all off of his brain.
And money.
That too. That too.
Yep. I that's not a bad option as well. Either there's so many ways you can go, you know. Um
It's just a matter of preference.
yeah, exactly. It's like whatever flavor ice cream you want. Go ahead.
Yep.
So chat, what would your superpower be if you had to choose one? Just one. All right.
What's your next topic, Antonio?
My next topic is this is more of a kind of like the streaming world, you can say.
Right.
So, I don't know if anyone has heard, but when Dr. Lupo and I think Dr. Lupo, I don't know, remember his partner, was stream sniped in a
Mm,
Fall Guys tournament for Twitch by
okay.
another famous YouTuber called
Yeah.
XQC. He he's like a top streamer, like on the top percent of streamers, like really, you know what I mean, like kind of like
Mm,
Nick Merrick, um, right now Face Red, Dark, uh, Shroud, like Ninja, and the Doc, and like in that kind of similar, like the top. He's one of the top streamers, and he decided to break a rule, right? The, the
mm.
the known rule
What's the
for
known rule?
streamers. It's because and he stream sniped. What stream sniped means is you're watching someone stream and you're trying to
No.
either sabotage them and that is like it's not illegal, but it's against the rules.
It's an unwritten rule. It
Yeah,
sounds like.
it it is, and I think it's actually they've written it now, but
Oh, they
it's
did.
I
Good.
believe they did
That's good.
but because it gets people banned. It can get people banned. Also, because it's like this hasn't happened to this scale where a top streamer
Mhm.
did it to another top streamer during a tournament where it
Okay.
had money involved. So it's my question is, should the rules be fair and should he be banned? Because if it would happen to one of us, we would definitely get banned for life, probably, or something, for a year, or I don't know, a month maybe. They're saying that he might just get like suspended for a little bit, like a week. We don't know if he's even gonna get suspended that long, or we don't know what the consequences are gonna be. cause like I don't even know if most of and I was listening to another top streamer called Shroud, and he was saying, I don't, he believes that Twitch doesn't even know what they're gonna do, because it's never happened. So I don't know. I wanna hear your opinion, cause I mean I just don't like the fact that say like big time streamers, if they wanted to, they can just do it and get like a softer punishment. And I don't know why. I'm because they're popular and they make more money for Twitch, I guess too at the same time, and they make money. So I don't know. Should you think? Do you think? How do you think they should handle this?
Well, I'm not too big in the gaming world
Right.
or like the Twitch stream or whatever, the
Yeah.
streaming.
Sure.
But I think it should be fair for everybody. Everybody should have a fair shot of winning games. Where they should definitely get rid of like whatever you just what was it called, the
What stream?
streaming
It's
snipe,
called stream sniping. So
stream sniping.
it's when someone else watches your stream and they're
Right,
in the same game as you and they
right,
sabotage the game for the other person, or they try to purposely with intent disrupt their gameplay by either taking them out of the game by killing them or whatever game it is, like um basically like just being an asshole, I guess you could say. And
right.
yeah, so that's what so chat, what do you think? Do you think Twitch should start upping the punishments now? Should they address They're obviously gonna address this problem. The guy already apologized on Twitter for doing it because he thought the reason he said it because he thought it would be funny. When in reality though, that's he's just doing it to get noticed, like everyone. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
yeah, it's all about
That's just trolling. That's
yeah.
just, it's trolling. That's all it is.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying though, if I were to troll, let's say Ninja or you know what I mean, I'll get banned probably.
Right.
So what do you think? Should the rules be the same for everyone? Should should there be like kind of like amendments or fixtures in what Twitch's uh rules, or should there be any other solutions to this in the future for for
I
streamer snipers or any kind of um rules of that nature? What do you guys think, chat? Or should this be a concern in the future? Because
I think it's a definite concern if it continues to happen.
right, I don't think it will happen, but I do think though, because if you're using aimbot, right, that's a everyone knows. Like if you're cheating, like using like other devices to help you with your gameplay,
Hmm.
that's like yeah, that's always gonna be a ban for life. But you let us know, chat, if you think if big time streamers should get away with stream sniping. Or should it be the same offense? Or should it be lessened or like a warning? Maybe they should
It
upgrade
should be
the.
the same for
I
everybody.
think they should either make warnings for stream sniping for everyone, or you just gotta ban someone depending on how severe it is, or if they do it again. I think there should be warnings. What do you think? Because I feel like the system's a little bit unfair. So you let us know, chat, on how you think this should be handled. Okay. Alrighty, what's the next one, Bunner?
This is another superhero thing. What is your top five DC characters, villains or heroes? My personal opinion is my number one is like Batman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Batman's my favorite
Mhm.
because I fell in love with Batman with the Dark Knight movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I just fell in love with that. Um, the Joker's my second favorite.
Mhm.
Again, the Heath Ledger performance won me over, and I got into looking up the comic books and the performances by Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix. Three is probably Superman because it's Superman.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
Superman is like I think he's like the most popular superhero ever.
Yep.
Four is probably Darkseid because like he's the DC equivalent of Thanos, and he's 10 times as strong.
Yeah, I know. That is a good debate. Chat, who do you think will win? Thanos with the Infinity Stones against versus Darkseid? Who do you think will win that fight? That's always a great debate. Who do you think would win that fight, chat?
I say Darkseid easy.
Yeah, I heard compelling stories for both, so either one is a good
I,
choice.
I don't I don't see any way of like Thanos beating him because I the the Infinity Stones only work in Thanos's universe. If if like if Darkseid takes him to another universe, Darkseid beats him with the inch of Thanos' life because the Infinity Stones only work in the Marvel universe. Let's say he takes you to Darkseid can take you to another universe
Mhm.
and you're dead because your Infinity Stones don't work anymore.
Yeah, I know that. It's just it'd be hard though, cause like wouldn't he be able to instantly like change like reality of him with this like with Thanos? Like
He no. Here's why. It's because it's because Darkseid has infinity amount. He's not really a person. That person you see is like a he's like a computer looking thing or whatever. I can't explain it.
okay,
Like a mod or like his being is too big to even. It's like his being, his actual form, would destroy universes.
Darkseid?
So his actual form would destroy universes.
Really?
Oh yeah, his actual form would destroy universes.
Wow.
So he has to, in order to not destroy every universe, he has to become a a like human like form
Right.
for him to not destroy it.
Okay.
Thanos, he's just like he is a god, but a god with a glove. And Darkseid is like every form of him is a god. So if you let's say he Thanos snaps, the Darkseid will be just he would just reappear. He has infinity amount of forms. He could just if you kill him, he comes through another portal, and then his next form comes.
Yep. So, well then, chat, you let us know.
I
Uh,
didn't say my five. My fifth one is Red Hood. By the way, my fifth one is Red Hood.
yep. Uh, so my favorite hero from DC comic is Aquaman and Batman. I always like
So is
Aquaman.
that your top two?
These are the top two heroes.
Okay.
Um, villains. I was gonna say Red Hood, but he took that. So I was for villains. I like Black Black Manta.
Black Adam.
Yep, Black Manta. Black Adam's also a good one. Joker's easiest one to pick. I liked the Penguin. I also like
Okay.
for villains. Trying to think of some more villains that come to my mind. Oh, Brainiac. I like Brainiac.
Good
Uh,
choice. He's
he's very powerful.
him and Darkseid have
Oh,
had
I
some
also
battles, I believe.
Doctor Doom. He's very powerful.
That's in Marvel, by the way.
Is it Marvel? Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
Why?
Marvel.
Well, he's pretty badass too. But yeah, no, Brainiac though, he's freaking. He's pretty. He's really strong. Uh, alrighty. So chat, let us know who are your favorite DC characters or villains, heroes, whatever you name it. So I wanted to talk to you about are the Ravens? Do they have quarterback question marks,
No,
or is it the weaponry?
no. I think it's I think it's I think it's the I think it's a little bit of the weaponry and also the coach going away from what
Their identity?
Lamar Jackson does best,
Just run the ball.
and that's what run and play action pass every now and then.
Right.
But you can't go away from what he's great at.
I totally
And
agree.
also I think the coach should be doing a better job of surrounding him with a more talent. Because if you look at the Mahomes the Patrick Mahomes situation, he's got so many weapons on the offensive end.
Yeah.
He's got Travis Kelce. He's got
Same thing with Russell Wilson. Same thing with Big Ben. Same thing with basically all the top teams right now, like the
right.
Bills, uh, even the Raiders. They got a lot of good wide receivers. Dolphins are the Dolphins is a more complete team, so you really can't like say that yet. They don't have the weaponry. They just have the better defense, I would say, or the better overall team, like more gelled. But like Green Bay, they have Devontae Adams. Even the
Mm,
Falcons have Ridley, Julio. Like if the Ravens had any of those weapons, I mean, I think it'll be much closer. They're gonna be much closer to the Steelers, and the Pats would have never blown them out like that. But the thing is, like you said, the Pats did what their identity was, and the Ravens are trying to make Lamar what he's not. They're trying to make him a pocket passer when
he's not that.
He's a Michael Vick, but maybe not the throwing part yet of Michael Vick.
Mm,
He he only has Mark Andrews. That's it.
that's about it. You got Hollywood, but he's not. He's inconsistent.
He's more of a slot though. He should be.
Yeah. So
He's like a John Brown from the
Yeah,
Bills.
you don't have like a deep threat really.
Yeah, and
That's their
it's
problem right now.
right. And also that kid Damian Harris though for Pats, he's really good. He's the real deal. But
Oh, he was a real deal even before.
I don't know, not. But because Alabama though, they produce the best running backs. I think some of the best.
Right. I still don't know why Harris was never in the starting lineup.
It's because I
He was like a third string. I don't know why he was not starting. That makes no sense to me.
I think did Sonny Michel get injured this year? I haven't seen him in a while.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with him.
I think he might. It's possible he might be another bust. I'm not sure though. I'd be sad though. Because he had a fantastic rookie season. I don't know what's going on with him now.
The offensive line is horrible.
Yeah.
That might have a big thing to do to do like a big thing with it.
Hmm.
So I would be constantly trying to upgrade the um the offensive line in wideouts.
Right.
That's what I would focus on for the Patriots, and also don't commit long term to Cam Newton though.
Yeah, I got you. I I believe though if uh if Lamar is gonna elevate his game, right?
Right,
He needs to do, like I said, more like RPOs, more play action with the run,
right,
because right now he's like I want to say like was it 1-6 or something ridiculously low against like elite teams.
right.
He's the only elite team he beat last year was the 49ers. So he's like 1-6 or something, or one and
Mm,
five, and then everyone else he's like something crazy like 25-3 or 2.
mm.
So I don't know. I just think though they gotta go back to the run game. I don't know what's going on with the Ravens. Someone did call out that the Pats would upset the Ravens last week in our chat, and I thought it was a little bit of an interesting prediction, but they got it right, so kudos to them. So yep. So the next crazy discussion I want to talk to you basketball players out there
Yeah,
is if I've heard that the Nets were trying to get Harden, and also last night I was like just thinking about it, just sleeping on that thought, and I was like, Harden, KD, Kyrie. If that ever worked, the chemistry worked like that, that would be the most offensive, explosive team since the Warriors ever. Look at they all can average 30 in their sleep. The problem and then I thought about it again. It's like, but there's only one ball, and two of them are ISO players, and it's crazy to think that when you got KD as your third option, right, or first, because he's not like I don't see that happening. I don't. I feel like the chemistry. We all know Kyrie is a bitch half the time, and he needs the ball, and then you're adding Harden, who's like probably the best ISO scorer ever, or one of the best.
that's
It's
another debate for another
how
day.
yeah. How would that work? I don't know. I mean, in paper though, they should if that happened, they should win a chip. If the Nets should win a chip, but
That's not happening.
chemistry wise, that I mean, Kyrie's like the next Antonio Brown, or he's Antonio Brown. So I mean, and somehow KD gets along with him.
I don't see how. Well, they're like they're not best friends, But I think like Harden and KD would be better uh than Kyrie and Kevin Durant. You know, I
Yeah,
think they would gel more. Harden and KD would gel more than Kyrie.
right. But specifically Harden and Kyrie, well, I don't think their games would mesh well.
No, I don't.
'Cause I don't see Harden just being a stand-up shooter. That's not his game.
I do not.
Like it's tough to have two dominant point guards or on the same team like that.
It could work with one. It
It
cannot
it
work
can
with two.
it, it can only work if they're spot up shooters, right? It's like the Splash Brothers. Uh, even even with the Blazers, you know, but they gel together, with
All right.
like with because Harden is such as an MVP caliber player, and Kyrie is like probably has the best crossovers and best, probably one of the best finishers in the game we have ever seen. Their two game styles don't gel. You know what I mean?
Mm,
That's why Carmelo nobody wanted to sign him for a while because he holds the ball too long. You know. And now he has to learn to be a shot up shooter. Like, you know what I mean? It's just not winning basketball. I kept telling
no, it's
people
not.
this when Harden was with Chris Paul and they needed I know they pushed the Warriors to Game 7, but I always knew like they
I think they would have won if Chris Paul didn't get injured.
right. That's because Chris Paul is a floor general. He makes everyone better. Harden just gives you a high clip of points a night, you know? And he's the problem with that is you can't win games by dying by the 3 point. Even though the 3 point is more dictative of the game, you can't live by that and just dribbling the ball in one spot and just driving.
Mm, I
Because
agree.
you can't. That's not how you get people better. That's not how you make your teammates better. You know. I mean, if you had Harden, to me, he would work better if he had like good spot up shooters, right? You know what I mean? Like Danny Green, like those type of three, like Donovan. Like if he had like kind of like what Milwaukee's trying, what did last couple years ago when they had just Giannis and a bunch of shooters.
Right.
Like to me, that's how Harden. If you join a super team, it's gonna be tough. I mean, he could. I think he would gel better with the Lakers, just because.
I do not want to see that.
But I don't think that would ever. It's not gonna happen. There's no way that would happen. I don't think. I don't think he would gel. I'm not sure how he would gel with the Clippers. I don't think that would happen either. Unless unless the Clippers traded Paul George,
I
which
I I,
I
I see that happening.
I think that would happen because Paul George is the guy's mentally he's not
He's
there
ass.
in the
He's ass
playoffs.
in the playoffs. He's
Yeah,
complete ass.
yeah, I know
Just complete ass.
he's he chokes so badly. It's not even funny anymore. Uh, so you know, chat. What do you think? If do you think the net if theoretically or how I say this? What if the Nets had Harden, Kyrie, and KD? Do you think it would have could have beaten the Warriors team with Curry, Thompson and KD.
No.
Let us know, chat,
I
what you think. I, me and Bruno
I
personally
think that
think,
Warriors team
but yeah,
is the most unstoppable offense ever.
yeah, and we all know the Bulls team would beat them. That's the only team that would beat them, the Warriors.
Right. That's the only team.
Yeah. So, but you let us know is that if that Nets team offensively would be better, or could it beat the Warriors? You let us know. We think that it probably be like maybe a game 6 Warriors probably. I think game 5 maybe even for the Warriors. You let us know. And alrighty. What? Oh, we're at the 10-minute marker, chat. So if you got any more any uh questions, you let us know. Oh, who? I got a question from someone on our chat. Who do you think the Celtics should get?
I think they should get either they should try to get um, those two centers that we were talking about earlier, Wiseman and the Nigerian dude. I can't even say his name.
Yeah, from
Those two are those
USC.
those two.
Yeah. Uh, those are the two we want to get in the draft. But if we can't get those two, I would try signing Miles Turner or trade or whatever that situation is, or sending 3 first-round picks for Rudy Gobert, if that's ever possible. I
Right.
don't. It's probably not.
You never
Uh,
know with Danny Ainge.
yeah, you know, yeah, exactly. So that is what I do. We need another big for sure, because even though Tice is a good player, he's more of a he's not he's more of a power forward. I
He's a
feel.
role player. That's all he is.
Yeah, he's more of a yeah, like I said, a nice good piece to have. He's not. We need a guy to get the boards, do the dirty work, which is why. Or we could trade for
He's too
Drummond,
small to do that.
but I don't like Drummond. Sometimes I don't know. He's kind of
Hit or miss.
sometimes when he's on his game, he gets like 20 rebounds, but then he gets dominated by like other top centers. Most
Right.
times, it's like
He's not a top center anymore.
no. So I like to get Miles Turner or Rudy Gobert. If we had to trade our picks, other than that, it's a tough call, you know,
Right.
because there's not. We have to trade up to. We have to trade Hayward, maybe Brown, to get some further up in the draft. Um, so those would be my choices. If there's another center that we missed in the draft, you guys let us know. You chat, let us know. So, is there any more? If you guys have any more questions, let us know. Should the no? Should the Celtics try to get Bradley Beal or someone else?
No.
No, we don't need them. We have enough shooting, I think, on the team. I think we definitely don't need a Bradley Beal.
No, we don't. I don't think we need a Bradley Beal. All I think we need to focus on bigs. That's it.
Yeah, we need bigs. Um, I heard we might trade Kemba Walker. I don't know why we would do that. I think that's terrible.
There was a rumor going around that Danny Ainge was asked to trade Kemba Walker and Gordon Hayward to Chicago for the number 4 pick and Otto Porter.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
If I if you're trading Kemba Walker and Hayward, I would say do that for Zach LaVine and maybe like
The 4th pick.
if you can like manage to squeeze the fourth pick, like trade maybe give us like one first round pick to them, and those two players for Zach Levine and the fourth pick, then I would be
Right.
like, I'd be like, all right, that's fair, let's do it. But I wouldn't trade for anyone else. I do like Kobe White or that kid that they drafted. You know what I'm talking about? That
Yeah, the
the point guard.
yeah, I know
He's
what you're
like
talking about.
from North Carolina. The guy who had like a crazy afro, looked like he worked at Burger King or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got another question. Where do you think the Greek freak will go, or he will
I
stay?
think
He's staying.
I think he's
With
staying.
those moves, they have a better, even more better chance to make the finals than they ever did. Because now you got Drew Holiday, who's like a two-way guard, probably one of the best defending guards in the league. Like even Dame Dollar said that Drew Holiday is the best defending guard
That's
in the league,
right.
and that's Damian Lillard. He's an MVP. He's like a Hall of Famer. I mean, that guy's a beast. So you got him now with Milwaukee, and I think Drew Holiday is better than Malcolm Brogdon. I think it's maybe not the best 3-point shooter as Malcolm Brogdon, better 3-point shooter, but overall, I think he's a better player. And then you got Bo Donovan, who's like probably one of the best 3-point shooters out there. He's like, he's
Mm.
like I'm trying to think of his name. Who's that guy? Oh, he's been on the Bronze team a lot. He's been on the Hawks a lot. Atlanta. Kyle? No.
Kyle Korver.
Yeah, Kyle Korver.
He's not a good shooter anymore.
No, but I'm saying Bo Donovan is like that right now. When he
Ah, okay, I got
like
you,
he's
got
just
you,
a
got you.
shooter. He's a bucket machine. Like when he gets hot shooting the ball, like he's good. Not as good
Whatever
as
happened
playing though.
to? I got a question. Whatever happened to Valentine from Villanova?
No, he's Michigan, right?
No, 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 the guy, the Italian guy from Villanova, the
Oh,
point guard.
DiCenzo? He got traded,
Yeah.
I think. I think he's part of the
Oh, he's
trade.
that bad?
I don't know. No, people say he was good. He was just injured most of last year.
Oh,
He just got injured. He got injured. That's all.
interesting.
Okay, so here's one more question. How do you think Zion Williamson would do when the season starts? Zion is gonna do his thing. As long as he stays healthy, as long as he doesn't hurt his re-injured that knee from when the shoe blew out,
Right.
he'll
I
be
think
fine.
right now, I think he'll be fine. He'll average like 22 and like, yeah, 22 and like 22 and 12 or something
Yeah,
like that. 22 and 10,
yeah.
and average like 3 or 4 assists.
Yeah, he's gonna be a double machine. The only thing he needs to work on is like his outside shots, like his free throwing and his like his free throw shooting ability. And if he gets set down in the future, he'll be MVP. There's no doubt he's gonna be an MVP in the conversations in the
Right.
future.
As long as he keeps himself healthy, I
Same
think
thing with
he'll be
John
fine.
Morant. As long as he
But
like
I do. Here's the problem with the Pelicans. They should not build around Zion. You know who they should build around?
Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah,
Brandon Ingram.
he's like he kind of resembles like KG a little bit
He's he's a he's the closest thing I've
to KD.
seen to KD.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's definitely that type of player now. He's established himself last year as an all-star. Um, he's got to work on the defense a little bit better, but
He needs to put on some weight, I think.
yeah, but exactly what Brundog said. He's the closest thing we've seen to a KD. All right, chat. Uh, if you have any more questions, we got
We got like
1 minute left.
1 minute. We got a minute left to see what we want to talk about. Oh, there it is.
All right. Everyone, enjoy the NBA draft today. Enjoy the rest of what is left of 2020. Enjoy Thanksgiving and have a great day.
Have a great day, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you on Monday.
Yeah. Woohoo! Bye bye.